So the majority of property I own is rentals. That is how I make my money. Buy cheap houses, fix them up, rent them. This, I'm going to be doing something completely different. This lot's expensive. This lot was $70,000 for 1 acre. So that's a lot for an acre. I completely understand that. But it has some positives. For one, it's fenced. If I had to randomly guess how much this fencing would be, I would say $10,000. Stuff has gone through the roof, which I would do the fence myself, but still. So this has city water, so I do not have to worry about a septic well, and it has a septic tank already in. The septic tank is for a 3-bedroom home, so I can put a 3-bedroom mobile home on it. I am probably going to put a 4-bedroom mobile home on it, because the name of the game is the appraisal. You want this to appraise for as much money as you want, as much money as you can. The bigger the bedroom, the bigger the house, the better the appraisal. So when you have a 3-bedroom septic, you're going to have to get a new permit, and they're going to have to add a line. But that being said, I can already go ahead and order the mobile home. I am still debating which one I'm going to get. So we'll take you a little tour of the property. You have 2 big gates, which I love. They did pretty well. Most of the people who do these, they do not know what they're doing, and they will sag. These look pretty good. They will open in, so that's good. On the property itself, there's literally not much to do at all before I put the mobile home. I have to get rid of this tree. You got this fallen tree, and you got the stump. The container, they're taking the container. We had a deal for $67,000 with the container, and all of a sudden they're like, we want $3,000 for the container. And I'm like, keep your friggin' container. And then with all that, at the last minute, they was like $70,000 anyway. So we'd already had a deal for $67,500. And they just went up because they knew I wanted the place. Kind of shady, but at the same time, I wanted this lot. So we have this tree. You can look at this tree and tell exactly what happened. And this is why you have to have insurance on houses. Look at that. Lightning struck that bad boy. Boom. That will have to be cut down. So they had everything to build their mobile home, to put the mobile home here. I see the wire right there. And they just left it. So, oh well. I think they ran out of money. So like I said, I plan on putting a mobile home right here, right in the middle. It will be facing out. And basically, I think I'm going to be able to get 270, 260, 270. And I'm going to have 190 in it. So I'm not getting rich off of this property at all. Like, not going to get rich. But if I can make $50,000 for doing a little bit of wheeling and dealing and not doing that much stuff, I am going to do it. And this property is pretty much risk-free. I have another property, which I'm going to show you next time. It is scary. Very scary. It's not like this at all. So it's going to be an interesting one to tour. I just really love this lot. You have some trees, but you don't have any dangerous trees. This is going to be a great place for somebody to raise their family. Fenced in yard for your animals, for your kids. Like, this is a great little place. You're close to town, but away in a little community. The other tree and stump I'm going to have to get rid of. I'm going to run everybody through the cost of getting this stuff done. This is another thing I could do myself, but it's like, I'm not going to. If you have the money, my time is more valuable doing something else, trying to work out some other deal or do something. So I'm not dealing with that. I'm going to pay somebody to do that. So about right there is where the mobile home is going to be, about even with that light. It's going to be facing that way. It's going to be interesting. I will run through the numbers when I get done, and we'll see. This is a new venture for me. So basically, I'm going to have $190,000 cash out on this place. So it is nerve-wracking that I'm going to have $190,000 of my money invested in something, and it's not the biggest return, but it's probably going to be a 25% return in 90 days. So when you look at it that way, it's going to be a lot of money. But I've never did it before, so I am scared a little bit. But we will see. A little cedar tree there. The rest are oak trees, but like I said, none are too big. This one's big, but it's facing the other way, so I'm not worried about that. Just got to get rid of these two and gonna be gone. As I said before, the septic tank is right there where that hill is. So somebody fenced this place, put the septic in, they're ready to go, but they never put a home, so they probably ran out of money. And they wanted me to give them a week on that storage container after we close, so I assume they just ran out of money, which happens. Let's hope it don't happen to me, because I don't want to go broke. So next time I will show you my next property. My next property is 5 acres for $60,000, but it is a wooded lot in not so great neighborhood.